everyone, welcome to the Join Her channel. This is the first chapter of Grad School Truths, where we will be talking to different graduate students about their experiences in grad school, and they'll be able to give you a little advice from their experiences personally. So today we actually have a Western alum and a current Western graduate student, Alexis Joyner, with us today. So thank you, Alexis, for joining us on the channel.
Of course.
I really appreciate it.
And now I'm in the Law Enforcement and Justice Administration Master's Program at Western Illinois. Yeah.
Cool.
I got my first degree it was a science degree, a biology degree. And my minor was forensic chemistry. So I had a microbiology, I was a microbiology major and a forensic chemistry minor. But I always wanted to work in federal labs. And then eventually on my own lab, but.
So I guess the next question I want to ask you is, how did you go about choosing the program that you're in?
What really did make me want to go to Western was because Western is a school known for its law enforcement program. Because I'm comfortable, because, professors already know me, and because it's, a huge law enforcement program there.
What were some things that got you ready and helped you succeed in being a first semester graduate student?
One, support, of course.
Support system is very important.
Yes, because it can be emotional, I guess, going through.
I think that's a good word, yeah. I cried a lot.
It can be a little stressful. It's like, is it worth it type of thing?
Yeah.
But, it was like a repeat, kind of me being undergrad. Support, definitely support. Quotes really got me through it. I love quotes. Quotes help me. Me being able to discuss with my nephew how serious school is and how education is very important. I think that was a big thing, because I love my nephew. Everyone needs a mentor in order to succeed, because people have already gone through what you've been through. So if you have someone who's gone through it already, then it's like, okay, well, I can get advice from them and learn from them and understand, try not to make the same mistakes if they have made mistakes. So.
When looking for graduate schools, what are things that they should be conscious of or like aware?
I think when you're looking for a school for grad, I think you need to look for the program. Like if it's a school big on a certain program, that's important. That's really important. How much it costs per credit hour now, not just like a class, because I'm pretty sure most schools is like per credit hour.
Yeah.
So, do all that calculations. The location, make sure that you're around people who understand the program and can help you understand the program. Be wary of your study habits too. I think that's one thing that you need to make, because if a program is hard, if a program is so hard to the point where even if you do go to professors and they give you no help, you need to understand, like, I forgot, what was it, Rate My Professor?
Yes, Rate My Professor.
If you go to, just have a couple schools that you want to go to, and just pick a program out that you want for each of the schools, and then look through their courses, and then look through their professors. Now, then go look at the reviews of the professors. If you have a good professor who will, let you know, because I've had professors in grad school, and I thought grad school was like, oh my God, all on my own. But I have professors in grad school like, I'm like, okay, well, I came from sciences. Can you help me in studying law enforcement? Like, the stuff that we're doing here. And they gave me great tips.
In one of the departments that's Western's really known for, the LEJ, their law enforcement program. So that's good. You get a lot of support. So I think that is definitely important when looking at schools, like you said earlier.
Outside of me being mentored by someone who pushed education on, minorities.
And minorities,
my uncle, of course, and my mentor at school, but also I think what motivated me the most was when I graduated. My nephew was able to be there. And so him seeing me get a degree was like a major milestone, so like, oh, wow, you got like a degree, this is like, okay, education is important, because my aunt, like, honestly, he admires me. So, he's like, it's a big thing, but I didn't want it to be like, okay, well, I didn't want him to see me as, okay, just getting the degree. I wanted him to understand that, okay, I have this degree. That matters, but what matters most is what I do after I get my degree. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, if he sees me goes back to school, you know, right away again to get another degree, he'll do, oh, well, education is like, it's a serious thing then. Because I want him to understand that having an education, obviously it's not the only, it doesn't mean, you know, okay, well, when you get a degree, you'll have a job right away. But I want him to understand that the content of having it and owning it, like, it's yours. Even after you die, it's yours. Like, you know? So
Paper permanent.
I think that's what really motivated me, because when I mentioned to him, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm going back to school. He's like, again? You know, like, he didn't understand, like, so, and then after that, we recently had a conversation, and he was like, TT, you know, how many degrees do you have? I was like, well, I just have one right now. You know, I just have one, but I'm working on my second one. He's like, oh yeah, there's this girl, you know, she has a degree, and I was telling her that you got your degree in science, and you're getting it in law enforcement, right? And I was like, yeah, and it's just like him understanding that, you know, and me telling him why I'm getting it and what I'm doing, what I'm going to do with it. I think that's what really motivated me, especially to keep going, because the first semester, you know.
That's real motivation.
Yeah.
What do you think the most important thing is when looking for a graduate program to enter that's right for you?
For me, what made me go back to Western was because I was going for something that they were known for, like law enforcement is a huge program at Western. So why not go back? You know, I mean, I already got my biology degree there, and the biology program was great at Western. I really loved it. I learned so much. The teachers were hard on you, but you know, you learned a lot. Stuff you were supposed to know. You know, the program for the school matters. If you're planning on going to grad school, a good thing would be to make an Excel spreadsheet of the schools that you want to go to, and then, you know, just little columns of how much it's going to cost, how you're going to pay for it,
checklist thing.
Just, and then their major programs, because that's important too. Stay in your teacher's face. I mean, that's what I did. That's what I did. They know me. They know me. Yeah. So I think that's a major thing too.
Seems like your first semester of graduate school has went really well.
Oh, you know, it's a little successful, you know.
Well, we definitely wish you big congratulations finishing this first semester. You're gonna have a bright future. I can see it now. You know, it's ain't wonderful. Thank you for tuning in to join her. I really appreciate you taking your time. Like I said, we wish you lots of success. I know there are gonna be great things coming from you.
Thank you.
Of course, you're a joiner. Choose what's best for you, and always don't make impulsive decisions, and don't settle. Like, if you're not happy with a program, express that. There are other programs you can transfer, and you know, just sometimes stick it out.
Walk like you deserve to be exactly where you are.
Yes, that's what it was. And ever since she said that, that's kind of stuck with me. But yeah, it's real, because I think sometimes in graduate school, you're in a different environment.
You feel like you don't belong.
Yeah.
You feel like everybody knows what they're doing, which really
nobody knows.
Nobody knows what they're doing. I realize that. I'm like, I come from biology. I don't know what I'm doing. Everybody in law first. Everybody in the same thing, doing the same path.
Yeah. Thank you. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, this is chapter 1 of Grad School Truths, and tune in next week.